notes in my laptop. So I was ready and I was set. So we had a fellowship with our home cell, Goroi home cell. So I was set to go for the home cell. Then I said, let me save my notes in the email before I go. Something was telling me, what if the laptop crashes? And then at least I will have my phone. So when I opened my laptop, guess what happened? It went off. I tried charging for almost 30 minutes. It wasn't charging. So I became anxious. I called him. And this, whatever that I'm going to share, tumetengeneza pamoja. He's behind everything. So mkiona nikiongea hapa, hata yeye ndiye anaongea. So I told him, sasa, I think I'm doomed. Then he asked me, this is something that you've been doing, you've done it over and over again, it should be here. So I was like, yes, it is here, and I know what I want to speak. But you see, the fact that imepotea, everything has gone off in my mind. Then he laughed. He picked the laptop, he went, alikuwa anaenda kutengeneza. Imagine that's how my evening was ruined. So I told him, you go make the laptop, I'll be left here to prepare now in hard copy. So as he was on the way coming to Rongai, I felt like, let me call the person who sold the gadget to me. So when I called him, he told me, just long press, switch it off, and restart. So before I ended I called him, he did that, like a worker. So I thank God. So nilikuwa na feel like hiyo ni majaribu tu kidogo so that I don't share. I want us, by the way I'm not preaching, but as we share, we will be referring to some of the, because our manual is the book, is the Bible. So even as we parent, it is important that we refer from the Bible, from the Word, so that we can direct our children according to the way God wants. We have been told that the children are arrows, and the more we can have, the better for us. I don't know, myself, I only have 3. I should work hard and have 10, so that during my old age, I enjoy. By the way, I'm married to a big family. They were born 17 of them. One mother, 17. So, and I would see, when our parents were alive, we would go, all of us, to the village, and it used to be fun. And now, that is where the verse used to apply. The more they are, our mom never used to get worried. Because at the end of the day, anajua, even if not all of them will make to come, at least 10 will come, So, some of us who have 2, person who have 2, I have 3. So if all of them decide not to come, we are ruined. So we better reconsider and think of having as many arrows as possible. I want to, before we begin talking about parenting, I want to take you to a person called Eric Erickson. Mutanimbia radhi tu, nitaongea kidogo tu, sitawapeleka kwa psychology. But this person came up with 8 stages of parenting. And the reason why I want to mention something small about those parenting stages, it is because the way we are, all of us here, to go at different levels. So maybe mwingine pale atafeel, mimi mtoto wangu hapo tu only 1 year. What do I have to learn? Mwingine atasema wangu wamemaliza campus, they are working. What do I have to learn? So for all of us, we have something that we are going to learn. So the first stage, and so we should ask ourselves, at what stage are we going to release our children? So the answer is, we are not going to release them because they are here with us until we leave this world. So the first stage is infant stage, and this is a period between 0 to 18 months. 0, it means as you have conceived this child, kuna vile unafaa umuongeleshe akiwa in the womb. You should speak to this child. And during this time, akishazaliwa, this stage is called trust and mistrust stage. So wakati ule mtoto akiwa 1 year, ana suffer from what we call mistrust and trust. This depends with the caregiver. Ule mtu anakaa na yule mtoto wa karibu, hapo namna gani? Ni ule wa kumchuna ama ni ule wa kumwacha alie? So that is why during that time, mtoto ana learn to trust ama ana mistrust. So the way the child will navigate that process will determine the way atakuja kuwa in future. Some of us were fixated at a particular age. Kuna kale katabia uko nako, unajiuliza maybe as I was growing, the people who were around me, I never trusted them. Maybe the caregivers. So unakuja kupata even in the miaka inayokuja, you are not able to trust people who are around you. And I'm sure most of us tuko na hii changamoto, si ndio? You don't trust even the partner mwenye mnalala na yeye kwa kitanda moja. You don't trust your children. So it is because of the way maybe you navigated that stage. So what is the role of a parent at this particular stage? The role of the parent is to assure the child that I am here with you. Just your presence, because ujue huyu mtoto atajua kuongea. So your presence really means a lot. Akitoka hapo anaenda